I'm Frankie Marky Antonio, Mr. Mark to my students. Yep, I'm an English teacher. Been a teacher for my entire life though. I have a younger brother. I've been an uncle since I'm 10 years old. Volunteered my summers in high school from 14 to 18 at my local summer camp. And then I even did my senior internship as an 8th grade earth science teacher at my local middle school. I truly believe that education has been the steadfast ship that has brought me to see the world and experience so many things that I never would have been able to without it. I was born in Queens, New York, went upstate New York to Binghamton University, Chicago, Illinois, Florence, Italy, Beijing, China. Now I'm living in Los Angeles. Education got me to see and learn and experience so much more as a student and a teacher than I would have ever been able to on the streets of my hometown. And that's exactly what I want to be able to do for my students.
When I was accepted to Binghamton University in upstate New York, it was really the first time I left home and got to see a whole different way of living. It was there that I received my Bachelor of Arts in English Literature and Rhetoric, concentrating in creative writing, as well as the desire to explore the incredible world we are a part of. This desire led me out of the country for the first time and brought me to Florence, Italy, where I was fortunate enough to spend a semester learning about the culture, food, and language of my homeland. I volunteered my afternoons, mentoring local Italian students and teaching them English through interactions on the soccer field. They got to practice their English in a comfortable setting, and I even got to better my Italian. After getting sucked into the thrill of adventure, my desire to educate brought me to Beijing, China, on a month's notice to help create and implement Binghamton University's University Readiness Program at Beijing Changping New Oriental Foreign Language School. This program was designed to prepare native Mandarin-speaking students for college-level reading and writing readiness in the United States while receiving 4 college credits. My students in this program produced at a 98% passing rate and have continued their education at some of the most prestigious universities in the country, including Yale, Harvard, and MIT. I then went on to receive my Master's in Education, Secondary Education English, at DePaul University in Chicago. It was during this time that I spent 2 years observing and volunteering at underfunded schools across the south and west sides of Chicago. I did my student teaching at Mather High School, where I created and implemented daily lesson plans for 4 sections of American literature for both inclusive and English language learner-specific classes, utilizing student-centered lessons and activities.
Was that I realized the teachers that seemed to invest themselves in me and ask about how my day was outside of the classroom were the teachers that I personally invested in. It was that connection that made me excited for their class. I didn't want to let that teacher down. I wanted to show them my best self, and they brought that out in me. Just by asking how I am, engaging with me, treating me like I'm not just every other student, and seeing me as a person. And that's what I do for all of my students. You see, I got all my gear because I'm hiking, right? I gotta get my backpack, I gotta get my hiking boots, gotta get my bathing suit, just in case I decide to dive in this beautiful water. And that's the way I kind of view education. I want to make sure that my students are fully prepared when they get in the real world. Not just their curriculum, but growing as their individual selves as well, learning who they are, what their interests are, and where they really excel. And then I like to capitalize on that. Once they know what they're confident in, they'll invest themselves in the material a lot more than me just prescribing it. That's why I believe in student choice in my classrooms. I believe that by providing student choice in the classroom, I not only am promoting student interest in the content, but I'm allowing them to form connections with the reading and writing that'll extend far beyond their time in my classroom, and hopefully into their own personal lives. I know as a teacher, I'm not gonna have the answers to every question all the time. But the thing is, I'm forever a student, and this world we live in is filled with opportunities to learn about. So my ultimate goal as a teacher is to expand my students' knowledge of literature, world cultures, history, and let them figure out their place in this ever-spinning world.